you did a great job with this. And before we get into it, I've been asking everybody the same two first questions, so I'm just going to ask you those. What TV series would you love to guest star on?
What TV series would I love to guest star on? Um, that's a really tough one. I mean, God, I've been watching Vikings. I know I'm a bit late to the game on that one, but I enjoyed that. It's just so cool. Those guys are awesome.
They're making a sequel series at Netflix now, so maybe you can get in on that.
Yeah, right.
For sure. What movie or movies do you think you've seen the most?
I think I've seen. Well, it's probably a toss up between Aliens, like the Aliens 2 and 3 are probably my favorite. I love one as well. We won't talk about the others. And then probably Back to the Future is up there also with Indiana Jones. Kind of watch those a lot.
Yeah, I could talk about Aliens all day. That movie is a
Yeah,
work
me
of
too.
genius.
So it's so good, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I actually, and 3, weirdly, I mean, the whole thing with 3 was that they didn't even have a script really. They were just making it up as they went along, but fascinating. And originally they were going to have this planet that was built of wood. It was a mechanical planet run by like monks. It was kind of crazy. Anyway, love that world. So interesting.
Yeah, again, if I had more than 4 minutes, we'd be spending more time on that.
Yes, of course.
Believe me, I would love to. Jumping into why I get to talk to you today, did you feel I don't want to do any spoilers, but a lot of the movie takes place obviously on the train, in the tunnel. Did you feel like you were sort of playing John McClane at certain points? Because you know what I mean? Like that, as I was watching it, I'm like, oh, he's making his John McClane movie.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, it was, I think, the forefront of our thoughts especially when Lawrence Malcolm, the writer, was writing it. But yeah, absolutely. And, then add in a bit of Bourne, maybe a bit of Bond. It has kind of all of these links, but really, I think it's kind of more authentic than that. It's based on Andy McNab's kind of experiences and his book as well. So, and it's very much the world that we live in. It's set in the present day, and this is how the military and how the government operate, which is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, one of the things that I took away from the movie is that you can watch it as a fun action thriller with really good performances and great fight scenes, but there's also a subtext to this script dealing with like what's really going on in the world that people sort of just brush under the rug.
It's really interesting. I mean, even looking at what, dare I say, what British special interests are and how the military are employed to go and do that, but they might be employed for other reasons, maybe to support a big oil company or whatever it is. But yes, this does go on, and it is a very gray area and very gray sort of operating area that the military work in. So yeah, it's an eye opener for me as well.
What happens in your mind when the director says to you, "We need to get this in one take"?
Maybe a little bit like a psychopath. I sort of I feel the fear rise in me, and then I just have to switch it off and suddenly become very calm. You're like, okay, what's going to be is what it's going to be, and I kind of enjoy that actually. It's almost like that jumping off point when someone says action. You kind of know what's going to happen, but you also don't. And I think there's a real thrill in that to sort of just see what happens.
I got to go already. I'm just going to say congrats on the movie, and I hope you guys get to make a sequel. I would love to watch it.
Oh, me too. Me too. We're definitely talking about it. Thanks, Stephen.
Cool. Have a great day.
You too, buddy. Thanks a lot, mate.